Oh man, I work at a gas station, right? But I have my paralegal subcontracting business, and I just like the gas station because I was an Abrams tank mechanic in the Marine Reserves. I've been out for 10 years. I scored in the 99th percentile and graduated third in my class from tank mechanic training. But I enlisted to get in better shape so that I could go to officer candidate school because I studied theology in college. Um, I wanted to become an infantry officer. I know that theology and infantry don't sound like they always go together, but they do. You have to have an overarching philosophical framework to work in the military full time. But working at the gas station and building my paralegal business, that is just a case here or there. Right now, I can't quit my job. Um, I run into these people who get in these car accidents, right? And I try to talk with them. I mean, I can't give legal advice, right? But I always tell people, like, hey, yeah, give me a call. I'll give you the phone number of these personal injury attorneys. But a guy came in last night, and this kid is 15 and driving his mom's car, and he got in a car crash with him, and it was a yellow light issue, and the kid was trying to turn left, and the guy was going through at the tail end of the yellow light, but he said he went through while it was still yellow. He's bummed. He just the week before he was showing me his new like strap down tie downs that he installed on the back of his pickup truck, so his car is totaled. People just like don't have a full respect for law. Like this lady's in a position. I don't know what her exact position is. I haven't really ever looked at this type of liability, but she's not supposed to be letting her kid drive the car like that. Definitely doesn't have a driver's license and could only have a learner's permit. I'm not even sure if you can have it at 15 anymore. 15 was a long time ago, but I keep focused on my gas station job because I also want to buy a 7-Eleven. I have this idea about buying a 7-Eleven and buying the real estate and having Apex Law Service in a small office right next to the gas station so people know that's your other business, right? They're much more likely to come in because you give them their coffee every day on the way to work. I don't know if that's just stupid. I don't know why I like convenience stores and gas stations so much. I mean, it's not mechanical like the Marine Corps. Um, it's this thing about how you have to do it fast that is like how Kung Fu works. Like you just have to have this perfect system, and Kung Fu is a system of what you know is coming next and center line theory and keeping people off balance. Well, here it's the customer, and we're trying to keep them on balance and to stay in this little center position where you grab everything and give people what they need, and you jump out of the cash register and do all the other stuff. So for me, it's this little type of mixture between the reverse of Kung Fu and how doubles tennis works, jumping out and doing the other tasks. So I don't know. Maybe I'll make it. I'm about ready to put in an application to be an assistant manager. I need to finish buying this little car, which I thought I had it picked out the other day, but there was something mechanically wrong with it. So still looking for a little tiny car just to get to work. We have to drive like 30 miles to get to work for our business to be an assistant manager and drive around different places. But if you have enough time doing assistant or manager work, you can buy a 7-Eleven. Our business, Speedway, just got purchased by 7-Eleven. The Shell on Del Lago Shell on Villa Rancho is a Speedway. It was taken over. Speedway had been taking over all of these different gas stations across the United States. A lot of them Shell gas stations, and the ones that weren't changed over to be externally a Speedway because of the stall with COVID over the last 7-8 months, however long it's been. Um, those were all purchased by 7-Eleven, or I'm actually not sure if Speedway is going to continue to exist because we already have this legacy set of numbers of what our businesses are and the new store numbers. So there's going to be like a triple legacy, like 7-Eleven, Speedway, and then the old store. So that's kind of a whole another level of business other than the 7-Eleven franchise opportunity. But I don't know how people look at stuff like just being a business owner of a business right next to the 7-Eleven that you also own. Some people own like multiple franchise 7-Elevens and they never see the place. So all it is the managers. They have this whole thing of like the regional advisors who go out and help the franchise owners help. They make sure the franchise owners are doing things up to 7-Eleven standards, but I don't know. It can be a trying business, like staying up all night on the graveyard shifts and getting the right type of sleep, and then also doing my other business activities. So I don't know. I can't wait till COVID's over. It will be nice, but I think hopefully within the next month or so I'll be able to become an assistant manager. The pay goes up. I'll actually double my paycheck because of a small tax levy that still goes up, but when that leaves, it's less than doubling your paycheck to become an assistant manager. But I won't probably have to work graveyard shifts, so I'll be kind of a normal human being again. That's what's going to be nice. So stay tuned. You will see what happens.